As the historic vote for Ukraine's next president got underway, the country's eastern regions were torn by ongoing tensions that kept many away from the polls or shut the polls out completely. Many of the East's 4 million voters either boycotted the election or stayed home, fearing harassment and intimidation by anti-election activists. Stephanie Freid reports from Donetsk, where around 12% of the region's population voted Sunday.
Election morning, downtown Donetsk. Closed shops, deserted streets, and no voters. Menacing, weapon-wielding shut down polling places, and citizens fearing street fighting hid in their homes. By many accounts, voting was virtually non-existent. Luhansk, Sloviansk, and most of Mariupol. But 100 kilometers from the Donetsk city center, election commissioners and residents defied threats to keep polling stations open and vote.
Of course I'm afraid. We're talking here like this right now. But any minute, armed men could come through the door and elections here will be finished.
The fear campaign surrounding this vote seems to have worked. It's midday, and only about 100 people of the 90,000 that live in this area have shown up to vote. Those who came said that they've done so on principle. Many voters say they want an end to the quagmire paralyzing Ukraine's eastern region since March, when armed parties demanding a split from Ukraine seized government buildings and city squares, declaring independence in a May referendum.
I want higher pensions, higher salaries, food prices to drop. I want a normal future for my child.
But based on this scene outside Ukraine oligarch Rinat Akhmedov's Donetsk residence, normality in the east still appears beyond reach. 1,000 pro-independence supporters, many who want union with Russia, gathered outside the home of Ukraine's wealthiest man, calling him a traitor for his public stand on national reform.
New Russia. We want new Russia. We want our money to stay here.
Ukraine's national election was meant to be a step towards stabilizing the country, but the election itself has proven a source of turmoil for much of the East. Stephanie Freid, CCTV, Donetsk, Ukraine.